So it doesn't have to be a fixture in your home. That way you can use it whenever you want. And do it when you're watching TV. Do it when you're standing, you're doing work on your computer like I have here. This is an opportunity to move your body as much as you can and get the exercise that your body so craves. Rosalie Brown is in the house, and I know that this is your jam.
Yes, movement is medicine for your body. We all want a pro age. Fun fact though, when the weather gets colder, we move less. Matter of fact, study shows that we walk 2,000 to 3,000 less steps in the colder weather. No more. And in Canada, we get a lot of cold. We've got the Home Walking Treadmill that fits in any room. These slim line, sleek, fully assembled, 100% free shipping, Bluetooth enabled, put on your favorite tunes, get into that brisk walking mode of 4.2 and double the benefits that you can get with walking. And the benefits from lower blood pressure, blood cholesterol levels, lowering anxiety levels, increasing your energy levels, lubricating those joints. Let's face it, we always feel better after a walk.
It's so true, and sometimes no matter where you live in the country or what time of year it is, you just can't get outside safely, right? So this is the answer.
It really is. It frustrates me, you know, when I follow other influencers that live in, you know, sunny California. They're like, just go for a walk.
Easy. Yeah.
And you know, the biggest, hardest step sometimes is putting on those winter boots and that jacket and that scarf and multiple layers. No more. And when we survey people and say, you know, what do you do when you use your treadmill? Over 80% say they watch their favorite program.
Totally.
So let's make binge watching binge walking. You can do this. I encourage you to surround yourself with tools that keep you young, healthy, strong. It's low impact, yet it increases bone density. It increases your heart rate, which works the most important muscle in your body, your heart. You can do this. Make this your year.
You really can, and we have two color options for you, the black and the gray, and at a phenomenal price point. And really, it's just so easy to do. It's just a button, you start it up, you start walking, and you're going to feel better instantly. This is the great solution. I mean, it's great to get into the gym and have a gym membership and all those things, but sometimes just getting out the door is so difficult.
Right. Getting to the gym is a luxury of time. When you have this in your home, you have the luxury of doing this whenever you're available.
Exactly. It's the Home Walking Treadmill here at TSC. And it's at a showstopper price. Rosalie, this has never been seen before.
Right, and let me just share with you, I've spent 7 New Year's Eves with this exact product. We keep coming back year after year after year, is because you love this treadmill. You have said, I love it, I use it, it's easy to use, and this is what's new about treadmills. Gone are the big, bulky treadmills that used to need a room of their own, got sold with the house. This lives where you live, and let me tell you, that makes an impact on whether you're going to use it or not, where you don't have to go down to the basement, that it's right there while you watch. Again, on average, we watch close to 30 hours of television a week.
Wow.
You can walk, or if you're working from home, or if you're working from an office that allows you to slide this underneath the desk. Super, super easy to get those 10,000 steps a day. And again, the benefits of moving your body regularly, consistently. Matter of fact, Dr. Mike Evans, who consults for CBC Radio and the Globe and Mail newspaper, they asked him, what could you do that would impact your health, your body the most? And Dr. Mike Evans says, a 30-minute walk. And they've researched this. What they've discovered with a 30-minute walk, lowers your blood pressure, lowers your blood cholesterol levels, increases your immunity. You get sick less often when you create that stronger body. Increases that blood flow and circulation. Tina, our body is made up of trillions and trillions of cells. How those cells stay nourished and strong is through movement, and walking is one of the best.
Well, our bodies were meant to move, and through technology, we're kind of, we go on escalators, we use the skywalks at the airports, we drive to work, we use the public transportation. I once read, Rosalie, that in order to live a long life, you have to move naturally.
Yes.
And walking is the most natural movement you can do, and to be able to do it at home, and literally, like, I have a desk right here in front of me, I have my laptop in front of me, I could be doing a little bit of work, I could be watching my favorite show, I could be kind of chatting on the phone or scrolling through my phone, doing my social media scrolling while I'm moving my body.
Right, now let's talk.
That's what it's all about, yeah.
Let's talk about the phone.
Let's talk about the phone.
Right, because many years, when you start using your phone more and that weekly screen time popped up.
Oh, yes.
I was shocked.
That's embarrassing.
I was just like, no, 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 no. So when I saw that, I'm like, that's it. I've got to make a resolution with myself. No more sitting. So I thought, let's just start standing. Whenever I have my phone in my hand, I'm going to stand up. And then I'm like, let's add some movement. You've got this great support bar right here. So you can feel confident. Listen, we love to multitask. All of us have walked around with our phone in our hand. This is a much safer solution.
It sure is.
And again, you can walk at any speed. I want to share with you, you don't have to go fast. You don't have to go hard. You don't have to go heavy. You don't have to sprint. You just have to move. Now, this is our slim line design. It comes to you 100% assembled. It is an aluminum frame, which allows that additional cushioning and that lightness. So if you do need to move it from room to room, or if you are going to store it after each workout up against the wall, behind a couch, underneath a bed, this is all doable. It is on wheels. No matter if you're petite at under that 5-foot mark or you're tall at over 6 feet, there is a lot of room for power walking, a light jog. It does go to 8 kilometers per hour. And the screen down below, very, very well lit up, telling you your speed, your steps, your time, the distance that you've traveled. And of course, the #1 thing I do with my workouts, Tina, the music goes on first.
Yes.
So it is Bluetooth enabled. And you can select music to help you with that pacing.
You can. You go on whatever you're a Spotify, Apple user, whatever. There are YouTube. There are so many options for you. There's the black model. It's so sleek. I love the little hints of red. We also have it available in a gray option. And again, $699.99 is the lowest price, Rosalie, that we've ever had here for the Home Walking Treadmill. Shipping and handling is free, which is amazing. Plus, we have easy pays. $58.33 to get this home on an easy pay. And that is well worth that investment to have this in your home. Now, Rosalie, your husband Rob has an incredible story using this very machine.
Yes, I have a close personal story. 3 years ago, my husband decided he wanted to get on a weight loss journey. And like all my clients, the first thing I always suggest, aim for those 10,000 steps a day. Here's Rob's story.
Hi, my name's Rob. I'm 59 years old, and I started my fitness journey 4 months ago. So far, I've lost 40 pounds. One of the things I love about the Mini Walk is I can use it anywhere I want. Normally, it's downstairs in the basement, but if I have to wait for a package, I bring it up to the living room window, and I can do my workout while I'm waiting for the delivery. I like to get 10,000 steps a day, and the great thing about the Mini Walk is I can start my day with 3,000–4,000 steps, and then to reach my goal, it's a lot easier.
And I want to share with you, Rob ended up losing 50 pounds.
Amazing.
And it wasn't because I suggested actually we were out on vacation. He was trying to kiteboard and was struggling. And the instructor said, sir, if you lost some weight, you'd be up. Men are so honest.
Yeah, that's right.
So of course he looks at me going, let's do this.
Yeah.
And again, I want to stress, it was aiming for those 10,000 steps a day. And I have a fully furnished basement where this was in, and I want to stress, that did not keep Rob consistent. How Rob was able to stay consistent, because that's the key in achieving your fitness goals, is we did bring it up into the living room. You see it's in front of the window. We often have it flipped around so that he can watch television. And again, it just, we pop it up against the wall. We actually have one popped up against the wall right there.
Right,
so that you can see. Yeah. It is such a super lean machine. We have the curtains that we draw in front of it. It's 4 inches thick at its widest point. It does weigh 88 pounds. It is fully assembled. The bar I'm holding onto does lock into place, so you feel safe and secure with every single step. You know, come on in and join the Home Walking Team program.
Yeah, it's really so great. And again, Ronaldo and I talk about this when he's selling televisions.
Yes.
That we each always have a TV show that we watch when we're on the treadmill. And it's sort of like my TV, like I won't allow myself to watch it in bed or on the couch. And so that way, when I'm really excited to watch the next episode, I've got to do it walking.
Right. You know, binge walking can be the new binge watching.
I love that. So just like your husband, we have a review here from Kat, and she just wrote this a month ago. And she gave this Home Walking Treadmill 5 stars. I lost over 100 pounds. Loving my treadmill was her title. So this is my best friend, she said. I walk, run, or jog just about every day. I was 380 pounds. I lost 100 before I started the treadmill and another 100 once I received my treadmill. Thank you, TSC, for letting me make the payments in small increments, which is our easy pay system. I love my Home Walking Treadmill. Kat, thank you for that, and thank you for being consistent and doing this for yourself. And this is what it's all about, making sure that you're living your best life and getting the most out of it. And this is the easiest, simple way that you can do that.
Right, and we find a lot of people with consistency because there's so many amazing fitness tips that can really help you get those fitness goals faster. And one tip that I've been sharing with our viewers for many, many years is movement after meals. They discovered, this is so cool, that when you move your body after meals, it lowers your blood sugar level. So this is so important if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, or if you're just on a weight maintenance or a weight loss goal. And I know in the summertime, it's easy to get out there, to move your body. But I want to stress, consistency is key. It's a 15-minute walk after your meal. So if you're wondering, where should I get started? That's a perfect place to start. The evening meal being the most important, because often after the evening meal, you know, we sit down for hours watching our favorite programming. You would be shocked at the amount of energy your body creates, the motivation through movement. You know, as a trainer, Tina, I often get, you know, how do you stay so motivated with your fitness programs? And the motivation doesn't happen before I work out. The motivation happens basically in the warm-up. You know, you sort of get yourself on, you start those steps, and I want to stress, no, you don't have to go fast, you don't have to go hard, you don't even have to feel breathless. Because I think a lot of people sort of shy away from fitness because they feel like they're going to be uncomfortable. Like our testimonial Kat, you know, she lost that 100 pounds. And again, it's just step by step, movement by movement. It doesn't have to be boring because, again, you can multitask on this machine. You're not forced in a separate area of your home. And I know many parents and grandparents, they struggle with that they want to be part of the family. You know, they don't want to be going down to the basement. This truly fits in any room of your home. And you just saw the display there. Super, super simple. And why we've gone to more of a simple fitness design is because when we surveyed treadmill users, we actually discovered they weren't using all those 100 programs.
Exactly.
They would hit start, and they would hit speed.
Go.
Let's go. Let's do this. And again, most people love to watch their favorite program, like you do, Tina. I'm a big music girl. I love the tunes. I love walking to the beat. Oh, and let's talk about the beat, because as you see at the screen down below, I am walking at a speed of 4.2 kilometers. I never really worried about my speed before. And again, I always start off nice and easy. It's a great way to warm up your body. But if I can, and most days I do, I put it on 4.2. And I'm going to explain this. The reason why I choose 4.2 kilometers per hour is because that is considered a brisk walk. A brisk walk doubles the benefits of your walk. So by having this information, and again, you can see I'm not out of breath. You can see it's not a super race speed, but a brisk walk is defined as 100 steps per minute. So check it out, and you may want to do a brisk walk for a minute or two and then go back to a slower walk and then increase to a faster walk. Oh, and if you'd love to walk with a trainer, I have free walking workouts on YouTube. I'm here for you. Let's do this.
Oh, that's amazing. And here you can see just how easily this is going to fit into your life. Whether you live in a small condo, you live in a house, you know, maybe you want to have this in the living area so that you are reminded to use it. You don't want to be sent to the basement,
right,
to the dungeon, to the dusty basement to do your exercises. Have it right there. Have it in sight. That way you're going to use it. And then when you're done, it can simply slip under the bed, under the couch, lean it up against the wall, as you see here. Can I just say that noise reduction comment? Whisper quiet.
Right. And as you're seeing on screen, she's using the home walking treadmill with the bar down.
Oh, that's a good point. You can do that.
You can do that. And that's the position you'll be using it when you slide it underneath a desk or table like Tina has it. And that's why we also include the remote.
Okay.
So you'll also get a remote control. So yeah, you can do your walking or your light jogging. Again, it does go to 8 kilometers per hour, and that remote will increase your speed or decrease your speed. This is known as a smart treadmill. Another an amazing feature that you'll see on it is there's a button called the switch button. And when you use the switch button, it follows your pacing. So if you're someone that loves to sprint and then recover, then sprint and then recover, you don't have to be pressing any buttons. It will follow you. So again, treadmills have come so far. I've been here at TSC for close to 30 years. And the biggest change I've seen in fitness is the design of the treadmill.
So true.
And we have the latest ones here. So sleek, so easy.
Yeah.
And I promise you, having a treadmill that will fit anywhere in your home, whether it's your bedroom, whether it's your living area, maybe you've got a cabin up north that has minimal space.
Good point.
This is a game changer in your consistency. Easy to use. Press the start button, turn on the tunes, or watch your favorite television program. You'll be surprised at how quickly you get those 10,000 steps in.
Well, to that point, Carolyn has another review online. She gave it 5 stars. She said, I've had mine for 15 months. I love it. I have it in my living room and use it while watching TV. I've had 2 other big heavy treadmills before, but I never used the programs and didn't enjoy going to the basement. I mean, Carolyn is totally speaking to us right now. She says it's as easy to set up as Rosalie says it is, and it doesn't take long for your fitness level to improve.
Right.
And we talked about this before the show. I mean, I think people are thinking, you know, to go from being sedentary to running a marathon, I mean, that's a huge gap.
Right.
But just making small steps every day.
Right. So many of us are wanting to make improvements to our health. And again, as I mentioned earlier, Dr. Mike Evans says it's the #1 thing that you can do to make an impact on your health. Things like lowering anxiety levels. My big one, as I'm heading to closer and closer to 62, is brain health. It's, you know, it's having better memory. And they actually say, well, there are studies that show that people that exercise, and they actually improve their test scores after the exercise. So if you have a big driver's test coming up, or, you know, maybe you're getting this for a student at home that's doing a lot of studying, this actually helps with better brain power. You become more creative. I also love it because many of our viewers know that I've had both my hips replaced. So motion is lotion. You know, I need to keep those joints lubricated. And I want to stress, especially in the colder weather. Tina, my implants are made of metal, so I feel the cold.
Yeah.
And the #1 drug-free way, by the way, to help my joints feel better is to move my body. And I'm not the only one that's saying this. The Arthritis Society of Canada recommends walking as a drug-free way to alleviate pain. You know, the list goes on and on and on. This should be mandatory at every new home sell. Here's your treadmill, right? Like your fridge.
That is a good point. It's any appliance. So true. You know, because it's so easy to set up. You literally just plug it in and go. And it can fit anywhere because, as you mentioned, it's only 4 inches wide, so it will literally slip under the couch or under the bed, or lean it up against the wall as you see right there. You're seeing the black option. I'm on the black option. Rosalie's on the gray. We're very limited in the gray, so if you love the gray, don't wait on that. $699.99 is the lowest price we've ever offered here on this home walking treadmill. 12 easy pays of $58.33, and free shipping and handling. That's a huge bonus.
Yes, and I want to stress, you are not alone in bringing this incredible treadmill into your home. We have many hosts here at TSC. Lynn has one of these walking treadmills. Renee, and by the way, Renee stores her. She has a couch that's pulled away from the wall. She just keeps the treadmill behind the wall. My mother-in-law has this, and she does what I do, flips it up, slides the curtain out in front. My sister, who's, you know, when people ask me, Rosalie, please recommend, this is the #1 treadmill that I recommend. You know, she's a runner. She loves this, but she does not love running in the cold.
Right.
Or the dark. And I think many of us, myself, like, you're surprised when you look out the window and it's, is it midnight or is it 4 p.m.? Right?
Yeah.
And you want to get out and you want to stay safe. And, you know, sometimes you just can't see the ground as well. It's wet. Is it slick? Is it icy? Again, this is your health solution. We all want better health. And with walking, it gives you so many benefits from the basis of increased blood flow and circulation. Our bodies are made up of trillions and trillions of cells, and how those cells stay young, healthy, strong, functioning as they should, or even through physical rehabilitation. Because walking is always the #1 thing recommended for whether you got a knee issue, a shoulder issue, a hip issue.
Right.
And again, this doesn't just go up to 8 kilometers per hour, so you're thinking, oh, 8 speeds? No. This goes up by 0.1 kilometer. So there's actually 80 choices of speed.
Right.
So you can make it your treadmill, your customizable, your personal treadmill. And I do recommend walking with music, because music is incredibly motivating, and it often gets you to that next level of speed. And quicken it up, it'll double the results.
Oh, you're gonna love this. AR says, this met all my expectations. It's light, it's quiet, it's easy to move around, easy to hide away. I'm impressed with the Bluetooth speaker as well. So to your point about adding music, great for those who want to enjoy walking indoors when weather is too hot or too cold for the outdoors. My mom got one for herself after seeing mine. So there you go, just like Rosalie's family, everyone's got one. People are going to love this. And this price point has never been seen before. $699.99 to get yourself the gift of health, the gift of mental health and clarity too. I mean, mental health is a big issue that a lot of people are struggling with, and often a simple anecdote is just to move.
Right.
Get that dopamine hit happening.
Right, and I want to stress not only friends and family when they come to me for a recommendation, but I have a good friend that's a fitness trainer who trains out of her home, and she's like, I would love to have a treadmill, but I don't have the space. And I'm like, hey, Sue, I said to Sue, if you have room for a yoga mat, you have room for this treadmill. And again, like you roll up your yoga mat and store it up against the wall, the same thing with this treadmill. Because I personally love to surround myself with tools that are gonna keep me healthy, strong. Tina, I'm a grandmother of 5 now.
5 now?
Yeah, there's 5 of them. And, you know, I love being an active participant in their own lives, in their lives, in my lives. It gives me joy to be able to run around with them, chase them. You know, even one of them's gonna be 10 soon. All he wants to do is race me or do arm wrestles with me. You know, you wanna be an active participant in this game of life. You don't want to be sitting on the sidelines. You want to be able to, you know, tie your own shoe. Keep that independence. You know, over the holidays, I spent a lot of time with many of my older relatives, and just to see them struggling doing our day-to-day tasks. You know, we have to realize that we have to be proactive in order to pro-age. You know, as I mentioned earlier, Tina, I've been a trainer for well over 30 years, almost that long here at TSC. And the number one thing that I can recommend to you is to move your body. Get that movement in. Find that tool or even tools that help you stay active in the game of life. We have to take charge. And the great thing about taking charge is we now know better than any other time in history when we make these micro adjustments to our life, like taking that 15-minute walk after dinner, walking while we're watching our favorite television program, or when you wake up in the morning, like we all do, check our phones. Do that while you're moving your body. It can make a huge impact on your health, and health is wealth.
Oh, health is everything, you know.
Right?
When you make that wish on your birthday cake, or it's always like a wish of health. And this is literally, like, it's not just gonna happen, you have to make it happen. And by getting this treadmill today for $699.99, free shipping and handling, easy pays available, this is the gift of health for your physical health, your mental health. It's just going to make it so much easier for you. You know, this morning I woke up at 5 in the morning to get to the studio. It was pitch black. I didn't feel safe going outside. This is what you need to just get your juices flowing in the morning when it's not really safe to go outside, or maybe it's a blizzard, or maybe it's steaming hot. I mean, there's so many conditions outside that could make it difficult. And as I'm walking here, you can see I've got my laptop in front of me. I've got my phone in front of me. I could very easily be scrolling through my social media. What did you call it, Rosalie? Your binge walking.
Yes, yeah. Binge walking or binge walking.
So I could be watching my favorite show right here. I could be doing a little bit of work. I could even be on a Zoom call for that matter.
Exactly. And again, I want to stress, if you do decide to use this as your walking workstation, I'm going to take the speed right down.
Okay.
Because you're going at a quite quick pace. But when you use this as your walking workstation, or if you're using this for physical rehabilitation, I want to stress 80 choices of speed. So you can really customize this. The bar makes you feel safe and secure. Again, my goal is to keep my mom with me as long as possible. And we go for those daily walks. And the other day she was just like, that's it. She goes, it's too scary out here. Because you know, when you can take it outdoors, take it outdoors. And she's so glued to that movement after meals because it does help you digest. It helps you breathe better when you move after your meals. It helps you with better posture. So again, walking has so many incredible benefits, including increasing bone density, especially if you add a little stomp to your walk.
Yeah, and you could even walk backwards. I mean, there's so many things. It's not like there's so much versatility in this machine. $699.99. You're going to absolutely love it. It's just that perfect way to get more steps into your life. Rosalie and I have been here for maybe what, 20 minutes or so, and I just turned mine off. But I was at like almost 4,000 steps.
Yeah, we're at 4,000 steps.
You know, that's how easy it really can be. So we want you to pick this up, especially if, you know, getting into the new year, making some resolutions for yourself, getting yourself healthy. This is a great step in the right direction. This set of 3 resistant bands, I cannot believe the price. Clearance final sale, $5.33. These are a great little add-on. You could even be using these for your upper body while you're walking on your treadmill. There are also so many different exercises that you can do with these bands. And guess what? You can use that promo code, SAVE25, and these 3 bands comes to $4, okay?
Get them!
Rosalie, did you hear her? She said, get them! I mean, honestly, for $4. You might be thinking, I'm not sure what to use them for, but go online, go on YouTube, and you will find many, many ways that you can use those bands. They're really, really great. The Vibrafit home massage gun is also a clearance final sale price. You're going to save an additional $16.33, bringing the price down to $49, $5.44 on an easy pay. This is from Vibrafit, and it's the massage gun, and you've got 4 massage heads. You've got a power charger. It comes with this really great case, and we have a couple color options for you as well. I got this for my son, actually, for Christmas. He's a basketball player, and because I was watching some of the kids on the sidelines actually using this on their hamstrings, on their calves when they were in between games, and I thought that is a great great idea. So this is just a little mini home massager that you can have with you for those big muscle areas, the glutes, the hamstrings, the back, the shoulders. This is gonna feel really good. And again, we have 3 color options available for you. Plus we have easy pays. Plus we have a promo code SAVE25, which is going to get you to save even more. But this is just a really great way to get into that deep tissue massage when you can't afford to go for a masseuse or a massage. You can do this in the comfort of your own home. It has a plug-free magnetic charger, and it has 4 massage heads that come in this case with it as well. You got the bullet, the fork, the flat, and the ball, which you see here on the screen. The cute little carry case is just a great way to keep it nice and secure and out of the way when you're not using it. You're really gonna love this if you get those muscle soreness in your legs, in your back, just to give you that little bit of relief. $65.33 is the clearance final sale price, but if you're adding in that promo code, it brings the price down to $49, and you can use Easy Pays and get that home for $5.44. So add those items, the bands and the massage gun, into the purchase of your treadmill today. And let's make it a really great opportunity to get your new year started in a great, healthy way, and do it for you. You know, you deserve it, and it's all for the benefit of your health. Now, we're talking again about the treadmill here, and you can see the Home Walk Treadmill, how convenient it is, whether you live in a small condo or you live in a bigger home. It's all about just being able to move, and as Rosalie said, particularly after meals is a great time. It helps with digestion. It's going to help just to carve down on some of those extra pounds that you may have packed on over the holidays. And when I say that, Rosalie, I don't mean necessarily for vanity's sake, to look a certain way or to wear a certain size. It's all about health.
Right, and again, as we get older, we need to do more things to help maintain that health, because we've all been there. We've had a surgery or an injury, or something's happened in our life that doesn't allow us to move our body the way we want to move our body. And I bet the only thing you were thinking of is, I wish life was back to normal again. Yeah. When I was moving my body. Again, with walking, it helps to keep your body stronger, fitter. I mentioned about bone density. We now know that if you stomp, when you walk, it actually helps to increase bone density.
Interesting.
And a lot of my fitness tips are done through my YouTube channel. So whether you want to, and it's all for free, whether you want to walk with me and get these hints like stomping, we stomp together. I have one where you have a hand weight in your hand. And if you're getting in on those bands, let me tell you, triceps made by bands. I use my resistance bands every single workout. It just kicks it up a notch to firm up those arms. So it's truly about surrounding yourself with these great tools to help keep your body fit and strong. Why? I call it our fungevity factor, because we all want to do those. We want to get those invitations that we can all say yes to. All those fun invitations of going hiking, playing pickleball, tennis, going for a walk with loved ones. You want to say yes. And fitness and exercise really does affect your fungevity factor. Now, when you're not at your best, walking is one of the best ways to increase that blood flow and circulation, which is a big way how our body heals. Gone are the days when your doctor says after a knee surgery or a hip surgery or a shoulder surgery is, take it easy for 6 weeks. And that was quite common 30, 40 years ago. Take it easy, take it easy. Now they want you walking up and down stairs before you leave the hospital.
Wow.
Right? And they want you to get that movement in. If you've had a cardiac issue, you're going to really appreciate where you can adjust the speed so that allows you to walk at a pace that your doctor or your physician has recommended. And again, talking about physicians, I love Dr. Mike Evans, because again, I think so many people were shocked when he was asked the question, and again, he's a consultant for CBC Radio, Globe and Mail newspaper. When he was asked as a physician, what's the #1 thing people can do to stay healthy, strong, that would affect their health? And he said it's a 30-minute walk. He didn't say a 30-minute walk, brisk walk. You know, he didn't say where you had to be breathless. He just said a 30-minute walk. That can make a huge impact on your health from the way that you feel. You know, I find if I don't move my body, it really affects my mood. I find if I don't, and then that happens, I start to get anxious because I want to move my body. You know, it just helps you to settle down. It helps you to increase that blood flow and circulation, not only throughout your body. So if you find you have those stiff, achy, sore joints, movement is magical. We say motion is lotion. And again, just because we're using just our lower half, it doesn't mean that my upper half isn't experiencing incredible benefits. And why that is because your heart is your #1 pump muscle for increasing blood flow. But down at the bottom where you're seeing my calves right now, your calves are the #2 most important muscle in blood flow and circulation. Yeah, they pump that rich oxygen. Everyone on the cruise going, what? They're all touching their calves. Yes, your calves are the #2 most important muscle. So if you find you have swelling, achiness, cramping, you know, we need to move those calves. And if you're gonna follow along with my videos, you'll see tippy toe walking.
Ooh,
you'll see heel walking.
That really works the calves.
Oh, right, next level. So again, I really encourage you, you know, like myself, I like to follow exercise regime or program if I'm not listening to my music. I like to throw in my tippy toe walking, my heel walking, and the latest fitness craze, walking backwards.
Walking backwards. I've seen someone do this at the gym and I was like, are you okay?
I know. And we used to look kind of strange at it, but we're seeing it more and more.
It's amazing. It just works a different set of muscles.
Right.
And your brain.
Yeah, definitely the brain. But a lot of people that have knee issues, this has been the #1 suggested way to help with those knee issues. Because when you walk backwards, you get a lot more hamstring and glute, and that helps to take the pressure off the knees.
That's so true. Now there's so many reviews online, so if you're not sure, please go ahead and check them out. But Blue Eyes said, I just received this treadmill this morning. I read the instructions, plugged it in, and started walking. It's that easy. I started off at speed 6 and went to 8, which was a light jog, then settled in at 7, and I walked 5,500 steps that I ordinarily wouldn't have done. Very easy and convenient to use. I'm in love with it. We want you to be in love with it too, and that's how easy it is to use, Blue Eyes. Thank you for that review. You get it home for free, by the way. You plug it in, and you just go. And I love what you said, Rosalie, like the treadmills that are big and bulky often have so many bells and whistles that we really don't use. This is as simple as start and speed.
Right? It makes it so, so simple. I remember being a trainer at a professional gym, and people would walk over to me and say, how do you get this thing started?
Yeah.
And again, why this treadmill was designed, and one of the first lean, sleek treadmills made of all of aluminum alloy frame that really does give you that superior cushioning with every step, is that they actually talked to treadmill users. These were avid treadmill users, and they wanted to know, when you get on the treadmill, what buttons are you pressing? And it was basically the speed button, going faster, going slower. So, you know, that takes a huge expense. And let me just share that with you. You know, being here as a fitness presenter at TSC for well over 25 years, the pricing on this is incredible. To bring the gift of good health. You know, before we used to just wish and dream of being able to have a treadmill in our home. And I'm just gonna step over to that treadmill because this is how I keep my treadmill. It's up against the wall. As I mentioned, I have 5 grandkids. And matter of fact, my grandson Anthony said to me, you said on TV you have a treadmill. Because I haven't seen your treadmill, so I just like slid the curtain open. Of course, now all they want to do is be on the treadmill. But look at this incredible lean profile. And again, it's so, so easy. I'm just going to sneak behind. It is on wheels. So you know, like take it anywhere. It's so sleek, so easy. This is exactly what it looks like when you get it home. And all you're gonna do, and I'm gonna unlock, because your support bars will be locked.
So you don't have to assemble it. It comes just like that.
Right, 100%.
Amazing.
Fully assembled. Yeah, just.
So there's a little lock on the side.
Yeah. And
Don't you love live television?
You lift the bar up.
We promise you, and if you read the reviews online, you will know that it is very easy once you get it home to just lift that bar, plug it in, and there you go. You don't have to, it doesn't come with an Allen key, or, you know, you don't have to spend hours assembling it. It is ready to go, just like Blue Eyes said in her review. I literally took it out of the box, which, by the way, is coming to you for free shipping and handling. And then you plug it in and away you go. And that's how easy it can be. And you know, it doesn't have to be hard. And that's why, as Rosalie said, there are 80 different speed levels on this. So you can take it from 0.1 to 0.2 all the way up to 8.0 at any way you want. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay.
So make sure, again, and they're lit up with red, that they're pointing forward, and that's how it will arrive. And then it's all hydraulics. The bar basically just pops up. And I want to stress, and then you want to lock them back into place. So now they're locked back into place, so I feel safe and secure. You can step on the side rails just like a traditional treadmill. I'm hitting the start button, and then I'm going to hit the speed button as soon as it gets started. And again, it's a very gentle start. It's not a jerky type of start. It's very slow. You know, if you are sending the gift of good health to a loved one, if you're worried that they're not moving their body, especially as the weather gets colder and colder, statistics show we move 2,000 to 3,000 less steps a day, not a week, every single day, you know, and that does tend to add up. Again, you want to be in control of your health, and you just continually press that speed button. If you can, aim for that brisk walk at 4.2. If you have a treadmill at home that's done in miles per hour, because I always get this question, because 4.2 is for kilometers per hour. It's 3.0 if you're still using the U.S. system of measurement in miles per hour rather than kilometers per hour. So it's, again, all these little fitness tips. Like, I have used a treadmill all my life, but I never realized that if I just bumped up the speed a little bit and took it into that brisk walk mode, it would double the benefits of me walking. If you can't get to that speed right away, that's okay. You can do interval training. And again, if you want to follow along with me with any of my treadmill workouts, let's do it. It's free on YouTube.
That's right. So Rosalie is your own personal trainer on YouTube. She can walk you through, literally, walk you through the trainings on YouTube. You can do the tiptoe walking. You can do the stomping walking. You can do the backwards walking if you want. And all the different speeds are just literally right here at your fingertips. $699.99 for the treadmill is the lowest price that we've ever offered here. And we have the two color options. I'm on the black. Rosalie is on the gray. We're really limited in the gray. But, you know, whatever color you choose, the beauty of this machine is that it can literally fold down and fold away as you see it up against the wall. I mean, Rosalie's story, I love that your kids were like, Grandma, where's your treadmill?
Yes!
Yeah. And actually, it's right here, just behind the curtain, the magic curtain.
And they are on it all the time, which, you know, isn't a bad thing, because, again, you know, monkey see, monkey do.
It's great.
You know, it shows them that, you know, we do take our fitness and our health, that it's not just, you know, some special thing that we walk on our treadmill. And the competitions you can do with grandchildren on a treadmill is just like, okay, who can go the fastest? Who's going to go the longest? And those of you that have gamers at home, you know, yes, gamers are a tough crowd. But remember when I said that when you move your body, you actually are more creative. You get that more increased oxygen blood flow to your brain, to your head. You're a better thinker. You perform better on test scores, and I'm going to take that to the next level. You probably perform better in your video games if you move your body.
Yeah, now they're listening.
While you're gaming. And again, you know, many of us think, you know, should I be multitasking? We multitask all day long, you know, especially with our phones in our hand, walking around. This is a much safer way to walk around with your phone. Now, my routine every day, because I have the hip replacements, I do wake up cranky in the body. which makes me cranky in the mind.
So true.
When your body's just like, ugh. And again, many of us do wake up a little cranky and sore when we get up in the morning. I want to stress, walking is a drug-free way to make your body feel so much better. And the Arthritis Society of Canada agrees with this statement, that walking is a great drug-free way to help reduce pain and strain. And I know when you have arthritis, I know when you have aches and pains in your body, it's probably the last thing you feel like doing. But again, I want to stress, for some reason people think you have to get sweaty and breathless, and it's got to feel hard to get the benefits of good health. Absolutely not. With this treadmill, it starts as low as 1.1 kilometer. Easy, easy walking. And again, you don't have to go hard, you don't have to go fast, you don't have to stomp, you don't have to go up on your tippy toes, you don't have to backwards walk, but you do have to get your body moving. It's highly recommended by doctors and physicians and physical trainers worldwide. We're now realizing more and more it's not just great for your body and your joints and your health, but your mental health as well. You know, many of us struggle at this time of year when it's darker. We're not seeing that sunshine as much as we like. Walking is a great solution to help combat the blues.
It completely is. It works on so many levels. Like, you're going to increase, as you mentioned, your cardiovascular, work that heart muscle, but also improve your brain function as well. I mean, the possibilities are really endless and the benefits are endless. Sister Kate wrote, I love this treadmill. I've had it for a month and I've used it every day. Now I don't have to go out in the cold. It does not take up too much room. It was delivered to my front porch and I pulled it into the house myself, and I'm 72 years old.
Right?
So there you go.
She love these. Oh, sorry.
I know. No, I opened the box and I wheeled it across the room in minutes, and I highly recommend it. So thank you, Sister Kate. She has a cute picture of her granddaughter on it too, to your point, that the kids and the grandkids
People send
love
me
it.
pictures of their puppies
Oh.
and their kitty cats, you know, walking on their treadmills. I'm going to post that later on because it's just too adorable. Because, you know, our pet health, our health, we want to pro-age. We want to, again, I suggest surrounding yourself with tools to help keep that body healthy and strong. And there's study after study that tells us it helps with longevity. It helps us with better brain function, better mood function, helps us with better bone density, increased immunity. The list goes on and on and on. And again, this works for really all fitness levels. Unless you're someone that really likes to sprint or run fast, this is not the treadmill for you. But for most of us at 8 kilometers per hour, it's a nice, easy jog.
That's a good jog.
And again, with regards to size, if you have room in your home for a yoga mat, this is shorter than a yoga mat, a little bit wider than a yoga mat, but basically a yoga mat.
Yeah.
And it does fold up and go up against the wall, behind the mirror. Renee keeps hers behind the couch. You know, you can store it wherever you want. It's so user-friendly. And I have a special place in my heart for this treadmill because this got my husband, Rob, at the age of 59, to really regain his health.
Hi, my name's Rob. I'm 59 years old, and I started my fitness journey 4 months ago. So far, I've lost 40 pounds. One of the things I love about the mini walk is I can use it anywhere I want. Normally, it's downstairs in the basement, but if I have to wait for a package, I bring it up to the living room window, and I can do my workout while I'm waiting for the delivery. I like to get 10,000 steps a day, and the great thing about the mini walk is I can start my day with 3,000–4,000 steps, and then to reach my goal, it's a lot easier.
And I want to stress, Rob is now 62, so that was 59. He still does his walk. Sometimes we take it outdoors. He is not a fan of the cold, so he was just like, this is it.
Yeah.
Back to my trusted treadmill. He always does start his day. We both like to start our day with movement. Again, with my hip replacements, my body feels so much better. I move better. It helps me with just being happier. You know, let's just talk about the mood. When you wake up stiff, achy, sore, it affects you mentally. And this just, again, you don't have to go fast. You don't have to go hard. You just have to go with every single step. Whether you start off slow or you get into those brisk modes, you know, I want to welcome you into this TSC treadmill family. So many of you have embraced this treadmill. It's my 7th year here. And you know, products that have that type of longevity means a lot of people do love them.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to love this. And again, maybe you've had a big bulky treadmill before that lived in the basement and was loud and clunky. This is not that treadmill. I mean, this is new age treadmill, literally whisper quiet. You can use this in the comfort of your home, your living room, your bedroom, and it can stay out, or you can fold it up and push it away so that it's not out on display all the time. But we want you to use it. We want it to be in those central places so you're not feeling like being punished going off into the basement to do your exercise. Get the whole family involved. $699.99 is the lowest price we've ever seen for the Vibrafit. We're offering it to you on 12 easy pays of $58.33. Free shipping and handling. Let's let 2024, what did you say? What was your slogan?
Move more in 24.
I love it. Let's do it. And you know, this makes it easy and doable.
It does. And again, I want to stress, it doesn't have to be done at an hour at a time. You know, I remember back in the day, I don't know if you remember this, Tina, the 20-minute workout.
Oh, I do. With the leg warmers and the tights. Yes, I do.
Yeah, and they used to say during the commercials, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Well, you can stop. You can take a break, especially when you have that tool in your home. You know, when I was a trainer at a large professional gym, I kind of felt sad for the new people at the gym because they would get in their short walk. Often with treadmills, there was someone waiting. There was sign-up sheets at this time of year. Here, you can get on any time. You can control the music, because I know I must be getting old, because when I step into the gym, I'm like, what is that?
Who's in control of the radio in here?
My son's like, you're getting old, Mom. You know, you control the music that you listen to, the comfort, the temperature of your home, watching whatever favorite program you want to watch. Let's embrace fitness. Let's embrace wellness. Let's embrace self-care. You know, self-care is not selfish. And as a grandmother, that just really reiterates to me, because a lot of times I'll be babysitting and I'll think, oh, maybe I should skip my workout. I'm a much funner, happier grandma when I get my workouts in. You know, I might have to wake up a little bit before them or sneak it in during their nap time. But don't underestimate the power of what we call fitness snacks. It all adds up. A 30-minute workout, matter of fact, 3 10-minute workouts will have you burn more calories usually than 1 30-minute. So
that's interesting, because you have a little bit more energy to give to those 10 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, and you know what? With this, in your home, you can do that in small chunks, bite-sized, snack size. I really love that analogy. You don't have to, you know, get all dressed up and drive to the gym and park the car and walk through snow. Like, you can just do this in the comfort of your own home. And that's what's so great. It is so quiet. It's so lightweight. It's easy to assemble. In fact, it comes assembled.
Right.
So you literally just plug it in and go. As you can see here on the screen, she was using it without the bar.
Yes.
So that's an option too.
That is an option. And again, I do recommend when you first get it, have the bar up. When you feel comfortable, you can bring that bar down. I cooked a bunch of gingerbread this year. And being in the kitchen, I was like, you're waiting for, you want to stay there. I am known for burning cookies. So I'm like, I actually brought the treadmill in, because I'm like, you know what, while they're cooking, boom, boom,
I got
boom.
8 minutes, might as well.
Next batch in, boom, boom, boom. And by the way, I do have a grain-free, sugar-free ginger cookie recipe if you're looking for that.
Amazing. You know, it's so interesting, because to your point of being a happier person, I am definitely a happier person when I have some movement in my day. And sometimes it means I have to do it at like 4 o'clock in the morning, which sounds crazy. But having this in your home makes that doable, because you're not waking up the whole family.
Yes.
It's quiet. I can pop in my Bluetooth headphones, or I could watch a show on a streaming service here. and get my 30 minutes in, get my even 15 minutes in, and feel so much better in my body and in my mind, really, is where that really counts. And then I'm happier, and then everyone else around me's happier too.
Right. Matter of fact, when the grandkids were over, I was asking them what their favorite music was.
Okay. Oh, this should be interesting.
Right? And a lot of them actually come from video games. Like there's like Minecraft raps. And so we were sort of moving and jumping to that musical beat. So it just allows you to stay more connected. But there's nothing like, you know, being able to hold a baby, pick up a grandchild, feel confident. They are fast, you know, to be able to keep up with them, make sure that, you know, when they run to the end of the driveway, you're there making sure everything's safe and sound. Again, we are redefining fitness. When I first started in this industry, we never heard 70's the new 60, 60's the new 50, 50's the new 40, 80's the new 70. That just wasn't said. That is said all the time. People in their 60s, 70s, 80s are truly redefining the way we can move our bodies. And it's all about having those tools. A treadmill is great for the #1 muscle in your body, your heart. But we know it's so much more than just cardiovascular fitness. It's mental health fitness. It's muscle and bone strength. Again, no one ever regrets going for a great walk.
It's so true, and our bodies were designed to move, and if you want to live a long, vibrant, healthy life, you've got to oil those joints, right? You just got to move the body, and if you can't get outside, this is a great way to do it. And you know, of course, being outside is amazing, but on those icy days, those rainy days, those snowy days, how about those humidex days, even in the summertime?
Yes,
This
again,
is a great idea.
And why it's such a great idea is I'm going to share with you. It's consistency. When Dr. Mike Evans talks about all those benefits, it's not a one-time use. It's being consistent with that program. And we now know, go for a 15-minute walk after dinner, lowers your blood sugar levels. You're less likely to gain weight. It helps you lose weight. For diabetics, it's a savior for that body. Again,
really
increasing bone density, muscle density. Don't miss out.
Don't miss out, especially at this price point, $699.99. You know, we have a bill to ship to option. Maybe you're gifting this to your mom, to your dad, to that person, like you said, Rosalie, you want your mom to live a long time. Give her this gift so she can be mobile and enjoy life. $699.99 is the lowest price for the Vibrafit Home Walking Treadmill that we've ever offered here at TSC. We also have 12 easy payments and free shipping and handling, and it comes to your door like all assembled. You just have to plug it in and go. Rosalie, this has been so great.
Thanks for starting
so nice
my
to
day
see you.
perfectly.
Oh, me too. I'm pumped. I'm going to pump up the speed here.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're going to move our way out, and what's your slogan? Move more
in 24.
Move more in 24. Keep shopping the Vibrafit Home Treadmill here.